Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful palazzo pants, okay, with an elastic waistband. So if this is the kind of video that you want to watch, please keep on watching and do not skip any part of this video, okay? So let's dive into the video without wasting much of our time, right? So here I have this beautiful fabric that I'm going to be using for this particular pant, and what I have here is just 3.5 yards, which I'm going to be using for both the trouser and the shirt. Okay, so guys, I have my chalk here, and I also have the elastic band that I'm going to be using for the waistband. I have my tape and then the measurement. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is to fold our fabric. I'm going to fold it and then arrange very well. Okay, then after that I'm going to start inputting the measurement. Here I'm marking out the waistline. I think that chalk is not visible, so I decided to switch to my pen. Okay, so here is my waistline, and then the next thing I'm going to mark out is the crouch line. Guys, for you to get that crouch line, you have to divide your hip measurement by 4. Okay, and whatever you have to mark it as your crouch line. Then from that crouch line, I'm going up with 2 inches, which is going to serve as the hip line. Okay, and from the waistline, I'm going to go up with 2 inches, okay, for our elastic, okay, for the hemming of the elastic or hemming of the upper part. Okay, so I'm going to place my tape again to get the knee measurement. Okay, going to get the knee line, and then for the length, do not forget to add extra 2 inches or 1 inch allowance for hemming. Okay, so the lines we have here is the waistline, the hip line, the crotch line, and then the knee line. Okay, so now right now I'm going to divide her lap measurement by 2, and I'm going to place it on that crouch line. So from the hip line to the waistline, I'm going to divide her hip measurement by 4, and then I'm going to place it on the hip line and then extend it to the waistline and that allowance for the band. Okay, so after you are done doing all these things, go ahead and connect the whole dots. So after you are done connecting it, the next thing you're going to do is to mark out the waistline. Okay, divide your waist measurement by 4 and then place it from that line backwards. But right here we are not going to be doing that because we'll be using elastic band. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is to divide the crotch measurement by 2, and whatever I have there, I'm going to take it down. The reason why I'm doing all this is because I don't want a situation whereby when she's putting on the trouser, it will be going one side. Okay, I want it to be very, very straight. Okay, so right now, whatever measurement I want to input from that downside, I'm going to be dividing it into 4. Okay, which means that I'm going to divide her knee round measurement by 4. Okay, instead of by 2, I'm going to divide it by 4. So I'm going to divide it right now. Her knee round measurement is 18 inches. I'm going to divide 18 inches by 4, and then I'm going to place half of it from this part and half of it from the other side. Okay, if you don't understand me, kindly leave your question down the comment section. I'm going to attend to all of that. So from that knee line, whatever measurement I have there, I'm going to take it down because this is a palazzo pant. Okay, you don't need to measure your leg band because it's not supposed to be tight down there. Okay, so whatever you have on that your knee round is what you're going to take down to the leg band, right? So after you are done marking it down, you go ahead and connect it and then cut out. Please always remember to cross check your work. Always remember to cross check your work before cutting out. Okay, just like I said before, there's no need for that hip or be waist measurement. Okay, but if you wish to add your own, just go ahead and divide your waist round measurement by 4 and then place it and then connect back to the hip line. So I'm done cutting out. I'm going to fold it and then I'm going to fold another fabric, just as you can see me doing. Arrange it very well. Okay, and then you are going to place the first one on the top of it like this. Make sure you have at least 2 inches allowance from the back side, because all the allowances is going to be on the back side. If you remember, we did not add any allowance on the first one, which is the front piece. So all the allowances is supposed to be on the back side, which I've already marked out down there. So right now we are going to, from this part, I'm going to go in with 2 inches. Okay, I'm going to go in with 2 inches, and from there I'll come up with 1.5 inches. Then from that part, I'm going to connect it back to the waistline. Okay, connect it back to the waistline. If you have your ruler, you can just go ahead and make use of your ruler. But if you don't have, go ahead and use freehand, just as you can see me doing like this. Okay, from the crotch line now, I'm going to go out with 2 inches as well. Okay, all the allowances is supposed to be on the back piece. So that is what I'm trying to do here, and I want it to be very free on that, on my client's body. Okay, I want it to fit very well, so I'm going to mark 2 inches all the way down. But when I get to the knee line side, I'm going to use 1.5 inches. Okay, just as you can see me doing. So after you are done doing all that, the next thing you are going to do is to go ahead and then connect from that upper part to meet the crouch line. Okay, so I'm going to first of all mark the hip line right here, and then I'm going to connect from the waistline to the hip line and then the crotch line. So guys, when you are done, you are basically done with all that. Go ahead and cut out, and then we'll start sewing. Okay, cross check, please cross check before cutting out. So right now we are done cutting out. It's now time to sew, right? So I'm going to move out to my sewing machine now, and then I'm going to sew on this particular place first. I'm going to sew this side, both for the front and the back piece, and then after I'm done sewing it, and come back and show you the next thing. So right now I'm done sewing that, and this is what I have. You can see I'm gonna head to sew it. Please use your matching thread and do all of that. And then for the front piece, repeat the same thing. Okay, so right now I'm going to move out my sewing machine now to join the two of them together. I'm going to place it, make sure that the right side is facing the right side. First of all, you're going to I'm going to use my office pin to hold down the center of it, just as you can see me doing like this. Hold the two of them together, okay, because it's supposed to be together, right? And then I'm going to move out to my sewing machine to stitch on that part. Okay, just go ahead and start from the down side, and when you get to the center of that place, double stitch it and then start from the other end. And when I'm done with that part, I'm also going to sew on the other side as well. Okay, so when I'm done, I'm going to come back and show you the next thing to do. Okay, so right now I'm done sewing on the both side, and this is what I have. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what I have there. Okay, can you see? So I've gone ahead to sew the downside and also the side. Okay, so what is just remaining right there is just to put the elastic and then close up the waist area. And then if you like, you fold your own leg band, the downside of the band. But personally, this woman requested that I don't hem the downside. You understand, that she leave it just like that. So what I'm going to do for her is just to, you know, cut out all the rough edges right there, because that's her request, right? So for your own, if you want, you fold your own, just as you can see me doing right there. Okay, so right now I'm going to bring out the elastic so that we can be able to, attach it on the waistline and then close it up. Okay, so here is my elastic, the elastic that I'm going to be using. You can see, so right now I'm going to measure out 1 inch from the beginning of the elastic. Okay, because I'm not just going to start from the starting from the beginning of the elastic, I'm going to measure 1 inch out of it, and then I'm going to move over to my interlocking machine and sew. Okay, I'm going to be using my interlocking machine, but if you don't have an interlocking machine, you can just go ahead and use your normal sewing machine. So as you are sewing it, make sure you are dragging it. Okay, so this is what I have after I'm done doing all of that. Okay, I also leave some space where I'll be cutting out the elastic from. I'll also go ahead and measure 1 inch as well, just the way I did earlier on the other side, and then I'll move over to my sewing machine to double stitch on the elastic, and then move over to my interlocking machine to complete the sewing. Okay, and once I'm done doing all of that, the next thing I'm going to do is just to fold it. Just go ahead and fold it like this using my normal machine. Okay, my normal sewing machine, I'm going to fold it, and while doing that, please make sure you are dragging it as well. Make sure you are dragging it as well until you get to the end. Just go ahead and fold it like this. Make sure that all the lines that we have aligns together. Okay, make sure that all the lines aligns together, and then sew it all the way around. So after I'm done sewing it, this is what I have. You can see how beautiful it came out. Can you see? So if you watch very well, you are going to see the lines and all of that. So this is very beautiful, and I love this particular work. It's very easy to make, and then very fast, right? So thank you so very much for watching my video. If today is your first time coming across my channel, please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button, turn up your bell notification so that whenever we post a video, you get notified. Okay, so I'm going to place it on the mannequin to show you guys what the beauty we have here. So can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see? So this is the waistline. I tried holding it at the back side because this pant is a way bigger than this our mannequin. So I tried holding it with a fixed pin so that it can fit. So this is what we have here. Can you see? So stay tuned if you want to see the tutorial of the shirt, because I'm going to be posting it tomorrow. So stay tuned. May God bless you. If you have any question, do not hesitate to leave it in the comment section, because I'm going to answer you. Okay, so thank you so very much. I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye. Do not forget that Jesus loves you, and I love you too. Bye, and may God bless you. Okay.